Miserable, raining, wet and horrible. There's nothing but dreary skies ahead. Is it gonna, or is it gonna? Let's have a gonna. Stay. Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. I don't know what time it is actually. It's now quarter past. Alright, 11ish. Near enough. Thereabouts, roundabout on my new one. Yeah, this is the Casio G-Shock G-511D. It is the second one I've got. I refurbished this one last night because it turned up yesterday. I got home and sure enough there it was, like, oh, prezzies, wicked. So then I decided that I was going to attack it and have a look, see what I can do with it, see what damage there is and all the rest of it. Oh, shut up. Not interested. I want to see that there. That's what I wanted. And when I took it out of its packaging and a look at it, sure enough, it was faulty. I couldn't remember what the eBay thing said, whether it was said it was working or not, I can't remember. But it certainly wasn't working properly. It was working in a fashion, but not working properly. The batteries that are in this at the moment are the ones that came with the watch, so yeah, they're fine. The issue with this particular one was the digital display. It's a panel that sits behind the face of the watch, and I thought, there is life. I can see the LCD trying to do something. It was all messed up and what have you. I thought, well, it just so happens that I have actually got a spare display, because I replaced the whole module in the other one, which cost me fucking 57 quid for that bloody thing. But I was happy to pay for it because these watches are not cheap. Plus you can't get them anymore. No, really? Already? Fuck off. Holy crap, how long is that trick? Oh, only got 3 more minutes left. 3 more minutes left. I'm going to slurp my coffee. Oh dear, I've done some fucking running around today. I have. Anyway, this one, once I'd opened it up, took it apart, to actually replace the LCD display, which is behind the face, right, you have to pop the hands off, right, because you have a little couple of tools, you just go like that and go, but you have to put a piece of plastic over the top first, and then you go over the plastic and that way, because one, it saves you damaging shit, right, with the tools you've got, because they are metal, they're not plastic. And two, the fingers don't go, or the hands should I say, don't go wee, ta-da, see you later, don't come back. So yeah, took that off and then removed the faceplate, and then pop the cage off. The cage is the metal brace that sits over the top of the whole thing. You have to unclip it, and then once you take that off, and then you can just go, it comes apart like that, right? And then you take the PCB out, the board, the little electronic bits and bobsy thingamajiggy with all the bits and stuff and thingamajig all over it, and you go, right, that's out. And because, like I say, I already had a spare one, because the other one that I replaced, I'd still got that. And I thought, I'll tell you what, I don't know, but I've got a sneak suspicion that the display on the one that wasn't working is going to be perfectly fine, because it wasn't the display that was a problem, it was the actual PCB board that was fooked. So, sure enough, after a bit of easy weasy, let's get busy, put it all back together again, and hey presto, the fucking thing was perfecto, yes, brilliant. So then once I'd done the module, that's the thing that's inside this watch, once that was all done and dusted, I then attacked the case and the bracelet. Now, there was this rather pungent odour coming from the watch, which tends to happen when you wear them really well, okay, and you're doing whatever you're doing, and you're sweating and you're fucking, you know, messed about, whatever you messed about with, and all the grime gets underneath all the little nooks and crannies and inside the bits and bobs and around there. It doesn't go inside the actual case itself, it does get into all the other crevices and what have you. So when you actually disassemble the whole thing, you take the bracelet comes off, the shoulder plates come off, there's these black surround around the buttons, they drop off. You can take all the gubbins out, and then once you go it all apart, you'll see all the grime and the congealed dirt and sweat and snot and cack and fucking Christ. And that's where that wonderful smell was coming from, right? Imagine cheesy dicks and fucking sweaty feet. It's something like that, really. At the end of the day, it's fucking nasty. But at the end of the day, I thought, let's get it bathed off, scrub it, and then once it was done, cleaned off, and looked absolutely beautiful, reassemble it all. I've had to fix the, well, I say fix, is it fix or maybe just wasn't broken really, but adjust it. There's this claspy part there, and it was a little bit weak and it was a bit loose, so I've stripped that down, disassembled it, changed the springs, and I got, because I obviously cut the springs down from something else, because I'm very fucking clever there, you see. I can make anything fit, it doesn't matter which it is. I then done that and stretched the springs just to get a bit more tension, so it's got a bit more rigidity on the old button thing, you can press it, and hey presto, it works. Look at the fucking, see? What an absolute beauty, right? But just Google it. Google how much these things cost. They're not cheap, because you can't get them anymore. They don't make these, they just don't make them, and I got two. It was lucky, you know what I mean? I buy broken ones, and if it's broken and I can fix it, then I will fix it. But if it's broken and it can't be fixed, I don't throw it away, because I keep it for bits and pieces just in case. And that was my fun and games yesterday when I got home from work. And I wanted to get it ready so I could wear it today, because you know, why not indeed? Because watches are actually made, you know, for wearing, aren't they? I mean, I can't wear all the watches I've got. That would be fucking practically impossible. I say impossible with a bit of a, well, you know, when you have, because I collect watches, right? And I have got a ridiculous amount of watches. This is, I'm not talking like just maybe, you know, 5 or 6 or maybe 10 or 20. I'm talking, I've got, yeah, a few hundred, something like that. I think the last count was about fucking 350 or something stupid like that. But that's how many ones that are actually functional, they work and done. I have got a box which is full of old watches, right? That's just what I call my bits and pieces. So if you counted them as well, there's probably another fucking 100 in there, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's one of them. You just have to go with the flow. But you'd be surprised on all these cheap old watches that you keep, especially the quartz ones that I mainly work with. They'll something will be able to be taken off one of them and then used for something else that may be better. That's what it is. That was my fun and games. And I thought, why not indeed? Keeps me busy. I enjoy the challenge. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the watches I have got in the Casio form, I've managed to get them reasonably cheap when they're busted. But if you wanted to buy one of those that are actually functional, working jobs, you know, proper, they're expensive. Expensive to buy complete. They're not too bad when they're broken. And when they're broken, sometimes you're lucky enough to be able to get parts to repair them. But then there's other times where unfortunately it's never going to happen. So what you have to do is you keep looking until you find enough broken ones to make a good one. But that's what I do. Now I'm at the moment I'm waiting for the next AX210 to pop up. I did have one. It was fucking beautiful. It was supposed to be to replace the one I'd already got, which was slightly damaged, and this would have been the fucking absolute gorgeous little Casio that would have been. But through me disassembling it, ready to clean the actual case and the bracelet on it, I managed to break it, and it's now unusable. But I've still got my other one, so I'll use my modulator, that one, put that into the new case, put my bracelet on it, done. But the LCD display is still not right. Whereas the other one was fucking pristine until I got my fucking sausages all over it. Oh man, it was, my fucking heart just went straight to the fucking deck. I'm thinking, what the fuck? I mean, I was so gentle. How the fuck it just decided to shit itself? I have no idea, but it did. It fucking absolutely collapsed. It did, fucking thing. But unfortunately, when it comes to doing these old watches, that's what you have to be prepared for, because they are old. You may be lucky and get away with a few times where you get a couple and you do put them right, but then you'll do something you aren't intending to do to break it, but it just does because it's fucking old. But other than that, you just have to roll with the fucking punches, you know what I mean? It's good fun. Keeps you interesting. I've got to get me what's the name sorted out though, my room upstairs, because I want to get everything out the fucking living room and up into the spare room. But I've got a lot of work to do to get all that sorted out, because I've got shit to move, throw away and whatever. Anywho, I'm gonna go just so I'll have a quick natter, see what you're up to. So have a good day. I don't care, you're interested. Yes, enjoy your day, have fun, and yeah, I'll speak to you whenever I decide to speak to you. Have a good day. Bye.